There we go. What's up, everybody?
And here we are. Okay, you need to put up the guitar. Charles says, okay, so that's good. So Charles is in, Lisa's in, Goham's here. Thank you, Goham. Uh, Pedro's here.
What's up,
Paul is
Pete?
here. I know Pepper Putz is here. I saw him earlier.
Yeah, can you send him the link?
I don't know.
Because I can't remember the last time I actually talked to him on Hangouts. It was probably like over a year ago. Something like that. What's up, Bounty?
Word.
In case anybody's noticing, I've got a brand new microphone. Just for
What's
y'all.
up? What's up? Gotta get my stuff set up here where I can see the chat.
What's up, Blazing?
Blazing Fireman.
Okay, I don't know his howdy bounty. You don't know Pepper Putz's username on Hangouts.
Yeah, throw your email, if you don't mind. Throw your email address in the chat, Devin, and I'll send you a link.
Okay.
Hangouts has been like all goofy for like, I don't know, weeks now. Like I have not been able to add anybody. So I have like bypassed the whole like just go to add people. I go straight to Hangouts, and if I haven't talked to you for a while, it takes me a while to like scroll down through all the different Hangouts that I've got to get to your name, and if I type in your name, it doesn't want to pull it up. It's weird. What's up, DC?
Okay, it says it's in Hangouts.
Blazing Fireman. Bounty Raid. Love you, man. Thank you, Blazing.
Gotta love that bounty raid. What's up, Paula?
I don't see his name yet. Asked him to send me his email address.
For some reason, I thought in my mind that I actually had his email address, like in my mind. I do. And if he says it again, it'll like, I'll be one of those things where I'll be like, oh, right, I know that.
Good, Mark, go to bed. Curtis, shower. I'll go to bed. Come on, give me a hug. Excuse me.
All right. I just type his email address into Hangouts and get it that way. Yeah.
Make sure the girls are laid down.
Yeah. If you just send him the link, then he can just click the link and it should take him to Hangouts and he'll be on. What's up, Goham? Lisa? What else did I miss? Pedro.
Yes, and Pedro Longwood. He's in there.
That guy's hilarious. I hung out with him a couple weeks ago. He had me laughing the entire night.
That was the night my power went out, wasn't it, from the storms?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What's up, Joe? I don't know, but I had a fun... Oh, and Dave from Tilapia Store. Let's see, he was first.
Pepper Pot's invitation sent.
Oh, okay, sweet. What's up, hippie chick?
Hippie chick, that's my friend. It's all our friend now.
Everybody's our friend. Like everybody was saying, I've heard it, I don't know how many times today.
She's a North Carolinian too.
Oh, sweet. What's up? North Carolina represent. I saw it said, I don't know. Geez, oh man, I don't know how many times yesterday and today. Like, it's not a community. It's a family.
Family.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hippie chick lives like 5 minutes down the road. And we met on YouTube a couple of days ago.
Nice. So it's only like 5 hours down the road from me, or 3 hours down the road, something like that.
I put his email address in the Hangouts, so I don't know if because nothing happened after I sent the invite thing. I had to type his email address and then invite to the groups, but nothing else happened after that.
Oh, right. I do remember that email address. You know what? I bet if I just type in, this in, he'll pop right up.
I seen Charles P in here a second ago.
Yeah, what's up, Charles? I sent Charles an invite.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Chris Zach Garden's here. Howdy, howdy, guys.
So how you been, Rob?
Fairly partly cloudy and sometimes rainy. It gets nice out and then it gets chilly again. It gets nice out and gets chilly again. Minnesota can't make up its weather, or it's fine.
We've been pretty steady right now at about 90 degrees, 80 to 90 degrees. Had a little bit of shower today come through. I went out and watered the plants, and then about 30 minutes later, it came up a shower enough that I didn't even need to water my plants.
Yeah, it was about 53 here today.
I had a problem with my pepper plants. Like they were growing these weird looking leaves and like real dense, thick, kind of squiggly lines in it. And some people were told me that I might have board mites. Like, oh hell! I looked it up. I'm like, oh hell! Well, I got to looking a little further, and someone told me, it's like, no, we've had this problem before. It's a calcium deficiency. So I changed my fertilizer and threw it out there. I went out there today, and everything's jumped about that tall, and those leaves are starting to push out, and new leaves that ain't looking like that. So I didn't have board mites. I had calcium deficient. I needed more lime, I guess, or lye, whatever they call it.
Yeah, lye will drop your pH.
Yeah, CalMag is calcium and magnesium mix, and that's what I usually use.
Well, I got the fertilizer that's supposed to be high calcium, and it said it on there like lye was in it and all that stuff. So I put it out there about 3 days ago, and today I went out there, and it's a complete turnaround from what they were looking like.
Dollar's in the house. Howdy, howdy.
What's up, Schaller?
Far to Midland. It's right down the road. It's a town called Midland. About 5 minutes down the road.
What's up, Devin?
Devin's
in the chat. Heart's Adventures.
Devin, you got some mail coming to you. Heat 101. Check that out. What's up, Heat 101?
And what's up, Dark and Bella?
Lots of new names. Charles P has joined the call. Hey, Charles.
I follow Heat 101.
We're live.
We're live.
Charles, I one-upped you. Now I got a Yeti.
Huh?
Now I got a Yeti.
Oh, I know. I saw that. That's what me and Beatty were talking about the other day.
Pretty nice. Oh, wow. Was that Charles that froze and not me? Awesome.
Hey, Devin, I got your package sent in the mail today. I know it took longer than I thought it was going to do, but I was trying to do everybody's at one time, and I just had to face the conclusions. It might be hard to send stuff across the pond, so I just started sending people's out to America today.
So is it acting funny today, the Hangouts?
Frozen Red and Frozen You.
It's been acting the same, but my internet, I got a bad router or modem. I was supposed to actually go to the store and, well, the internet store and change out my modem today, but I got sick and laid in bed instead, so never actually did it. So I might freeze and like fall out and stuff like that because my modem has been timing out. They said if it times out 3 times in 72 hours, you got a problem. And they looked at mine and they were like, yeah, it looks like in 5 or 6 hours, you like timed out 72 times.
Oh, yeah.
Rob Shaler.
So, Pepper Potts, what's going on?
And that's a good question, Goham. Where is BD Beats? Because I sent him a link to the live stream the last like 16 times I've been live, and he has not joined me. So
Oh, he's fine.
I have no clue.
We were talking Friday. I told you that.
Yeah, you were, but he wasn't talking to me. I sent him a link
Yeah.
Friday, and Monday, and Friday, and Monday, and Friday.
He's been busy.
I'm sure.
And then just like just like me, sometimes I just don't want to go live. I just like to talk and chat. I just don't want to go live.
I always want to go live.
Yeah, I know. That's what make everybody different.
Someone in the chat's admiring your bandana there, Rev.
Yeah, hippie chick. Hey, thanks. Yep, I put that on to cover my stupid bald head.
Dangerous said, Mountie, I would rather send you money than for your merch. That
Pepper Puss says he hasn't gotten anything in.
I sent him an invite.
Soaps and Suds, everyday Canadian.
What's up, Scott?
What's up?
What's up, Larry and Spring?
Yay one.
Oh, and Yay One. What's up, Yay One? Dang, I got everybody in here.
People coming in here.
I'm doing just fine. Yay, what's up with you, man? YouTube's all weird, man. It is not refreshing or anything.
Yeah, mine was slow earlier. Like I got to noticing that my chat was coming up like 30-something seconds, and I thought it was the phone. I kept refreshing it, go right back where I left off.
Aw, look at the cute little puppy doggy.
Yeah, he thinks he's a big baby.
So I watched your video, Rob. Your plants look good. I like the companion you have at the shop.
Wait, when did Rob put out a video?
This afternoon.
Today?
Yeah.
I totally did not see that. I mean, I didn't see that you put out a video, let alone I didn't watch it.
Yeah. But usually when he puts out a video, I gotta hold off everything else and watch Rob's video because there hasn't been very many as of late. So I never know what I'm gonna see. So it said mail call. So
oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, 5 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
That did not come up earlier. I just refreshed my subscriptions and it's there now.
Yeah, it's like could be acting crazy.
Man, YouTube is weird lately.
Yeah. But nonetheless, Pepper Potts and Rob are doing a good job with their plants, even though some of them look like they have snow on them, but it's all good.
Yeah, they'll be going outside soon.
Yeah. I was looking at some of the guys on Facebook, and they were saying like they were getting 36, 37, and it was in Michigan, Wisconsin area, somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago that they had snow in South Dakota.
Yeah, so it's still chilly in other places.
Yeah, North Dakota.
Today we were
snow for about 4 days.
Today we were at 93 with 71% humidity. That's great. So yeah, I didn't work in the yard after work today. My goal is to have my plants out by Christmas.
Yeah. What are you mocking me?
Seriously, I'm going. I mean, I work 51 hours a week, so it's tough trying to fit everything in, and it's a lot to get all this stuff going. Plus, I still got to finish one of the beds, the shade structure. So we'll get it sooner or later.
Thanks, DC. I love this new mic. It's just a little too heavy for the mic stand, so now I need a new mic stand.
That's on the agenda next.
Hey, howdy ho.
What's up?
Oh, that voice sounds familiar.
I haven't seen Devin on here since, I think honestly, 2 years ago
I think it was Halloween
Dressed
2017.
up at Halloween in his apartment. That's the last time I think I actually seen him on here. And he was talking about something about having to fix his car or something was going on. I can't remember what it was exactly.
Freaky geek.
I just had to take the door off my Jeep today to fix a cut ground wire because none of the windows would roll up or roll down.
Oh, really?
Devin, tilt your camera down a little bit. When you're talking, it was just taking the top of your head.
Yeah, and I agree, Scott. YouTube sucks. I like the classic version. Classic.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I mean, I don't ever mess with that much, that type of those features and stuff, but that's the one when I do the mess with it is classic. I like that a lot better. So, yeah, they had a big Jeep event down here this weekend. They're thinking they want to sign a petition now that they want to ban it because of the beach because they had 16 crashes. It's called topless. It's called topless weekend. So your Jeep has to have no top on. So
and rollovers.
But it's pretty crazy. So I don't know. There's going to be someone whining about everything these days. They object to everything. So.
Oh yeah.
So
that seems to be
the only thing I kind of agree with is the objection / complaining, griping is I think HBO knows us big time for this. I binge watched Game of Thrones for like 4 weeks so I can catch up to all this and communicate actually with people at work. And I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but yeah, it's just I had a Soprano moment.
I've never seen.
I do not know how pissed off I was with the Sopranos.
I heard that.
I still will not listen to Journey. Don't Stop Believing. I will not listen to that song. I refuse to listen to that song because of the ending of the Sopranos. I refuse to listen to that damn song. I like Journey. I love them to death, really, actually, for classic rock band.
Just a small town girl.
Yeah, I don't need you. Even you singing Bounty, it's not going to help. No, I can't deal with that song because of that.
In the smoking room.
And hey, Paula, you probably go topless too, right? You got a Jeep.
I'm topless under my shirt right now.
But I do like that song.
I like the song, but it ruined it for me. Just put it in context. Because, I mean, a lot of things, of how I do, I correlate all the songs to movies or something that maybe happened personally. Like something that, like Pearl Jam Black. There's so many things that when I was in high school or a little right after high school that happened event-wise with, like, it was the freakiest crap because my friend had, this was like when Sony came out with the 6-disc changer you could put in your trunk. Every time something happened, like we got chased, so we got in a wreck or something. Every time, right before something happened, that damn song came on. I refuse to listen to Pearl Jam Black because in the car, I'll listen to it, not somewhere else. But if it's in the car, that sucker is getting flipped. I'm not listening to that song in the car because it's just bad voodoo or something for me.
You're kind of a Baby Shark kind of guy now, right?
Oh, hell yeah, man. I jam that and, get some shark puppets and a shark hat and Rob Schaller, a bunch of us we'll be jamming to Baby Shark. So I have no problem jamming to Baby Shark.
Well, they do have a death metal version now.
Yeah, they came out about a year or so ago, that metal version. That's pretty cool. So I know Bounty had a link to it. Someone else sent me that. I think Rob Schaller did. Rob Schaller's infatuated with Baby Shark. So we got him hooked on that. So
heck yeah, that's what we do. Get people hooked on things.
That's moist.
In case it didn't show up or come up. What's up, Omar? What's up, Freaky Geek? How are you?
Hey, Omar, I didn't say hello to you yet. Freaky.
Howdy, everyone.
I don't know if you're allowed to talk, Devin. Haha, joke.
Hey, Devin, I hear you got the Bill Ham jerky, or did you get the Go Ham jerky?
I think it's the Go Ham. I'm not sure which version of it is, but I know it's from Go Ham.
Nice. Hey, Goham, which version is it? But are you gonna do that tonight?
Oh, if everyone else is doing some of their jerky, I'll have to eat some of mine.
I already did mine with Blumberg and Beatty on Bounty's channel.
I did mine slowly. I didn't do mine as a challenge. I just ate it for a little while. I mean, I've tried his powder. Like I said, I'm done with challenges. So I just like to enjoy it now. I don't want to go and rush and like have it all in like 3 minutes or whatever it is, and then that's it. So
Julian Acosta.
What's up, Julian? He says it's Rob and Devin, Blue Blaze in the house.
Yep. And Glenn says Billham is what Devin got.
Nice. Then you're gonna love that.
I had the Goham and it was hot. Like I said, Goham's powders are hot by themselves. I mean, they're pretty warm. So,
I had Goham.
And then if you've never had William Beckham's powders, his has a really different texture, but they just have, they have just a heat to them. I mean, they're hot as well. So all of Bill's powders are hot as well.
Oh, dang, he just walked out. Oh, what you got? Oh, you got a puppy too?
Yeah, this is Kyrie.
He was in the companion in the video.
What a cutie.
Hold on 1 second.
That dog is so cute, man. Well, hey, Rob, so Goham says both you and Devin are going to do the jerky, right?
Well, he added on the word challenge. I don't know if we're going to be able to get through the entire thing because this is pretty hot stuff.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I threw every bit that he gave me in my mouth at one time.
Oh, I'm not going that.
That's what I did. I'm glad I did because after I started chewing, I'm glad I ain't gonna take another bite.
Oh, and by the way, I think I have the record for the longest amount of time chewing the Goham.
Chewing anything. Because I mean, I don't chew chewing gum as long as he chewed that thing.
I think I had like 4 minutes or 5 minutes of just chewing the
I was waiting for you to blow a bubble with it as much as you chewed it.
It was so long. People were like, "Are you ever gonna swallow that?"
I will definitely say, from the smell and the little piece I ate earlier, I know a half a piece is probably gonna put me down for a little while anyway.
It's not that bad.
It's really not that bad, but I will say that I threw every bit, like I said, I threw every bit into my mouth and started chewing. And within seconds, I had tears rolling down, like involuntary tears just rolling down my face.
Yeah, well, see, mine and Rob's definitely are different. Rob's is a nice brown. Mine's a nice, I don't know how well you can see that.
Well, yeah, mine is a little browner. I cut mine into 4. I'm going to try it piece by piece and see how far I can get.
Well, I will also say that I'm pretty sure Goham was trying to light me up pretty good. I'm pretty sure.
That's where I'm sitting too, huh?
I will mention there's nobody rubbed it in their eyes before they eat it. That could be, a new thing for someone.
I forgot to do that.
Yeah, me too.
So what's up, Julian? Julian, Goham, Rob, Lisa, Cookie, Scott. There's so many.
I just have terrible lighting in here, Julian.
You don't want none of this, dog.
Mine has got red in it. You just can't see it because of the shadows.
Well, here, put it up to the camera.
Yeah, we'll compare.
Wait, hang on, Devin. Let Rob go first. I got him presenting. I'll present you in a second.
I mean, you can see the seeds and everything in it.
Got a flashlight over there?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to light it up with. Not exactly bright in my room at the moment.
All right, go ahead, Devin. Show yours off.
Tilt your camera back down again.
Yeah, the dog just jumped off the couch.
Are you on your phone?
Tablet.
Can you turn it sideways? That way it goes full screen?
Blumberg's in the house.
There you go. Rob.
Now let's see if I can recenter a camera here. I want to just hold this with my mouth, but at the same time, I don't.
Does Blumberg want to join us tonight?
There. All right. So where would my camera be now?
Oh, that sucker is orange. Look at it, reddish orange.
Yeah,
I think Devin's piece is a little bit more crustier and lethal than Rob Z's.
That's what I was saying. He needs to like chug the powder out of the bottom of the bag.
I just tried to see if there was any extra powder in the bag, and turning it over, and there's nothing.
My piece looked like Devin's there.
yeah, so did mine. But I'm pretty sure Gohan was trying to light me up a little bit.
He damn sure lit me up with my piece. So.
Maybe he went a little later with me because he knows that I'm not as big shot as you guys are.
I think that's why Goham didn't put my actual street address on my mail. He was hoping that it would come back to him, because if the mail comes back to him, he lights it up even more and then resends it.
Oh no.
What's up, Rob Blumberg? How you doing today, buddy?
What's up, Blumberg?
Yeah, Blumberg, were you going to join us?
Hey, Blumberg.
2 men, 2 pieces of jerky. Watch them struggle. Watch tears roll from their faces here in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I kind of wish that you could have 2 people presented at the same time. Do like a side-by-side box kind of thing with Hangouts.
Why don't you complain?
Well, that's not going to do anything. It's Google.
Streamlabs OBS, you can do it. You can put 3 people on at one time, and all 3 channels will be running.
And if we were simulcasting on Twitch, you could have 2 side-by-side again, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll join in eating dinner, but as soon as I'm done, I'll hop on if I get a link. Willem says, if the piece is sticky, it doesn't look like there's much powder on it, but there is. Yeah, because mine is sticky.
Yeah, mine's pretty sticky too.
Mine was really sticky.
It's delicious, though. It's probably the hottest thing I've ever eaten that had, like, every flavor accented each flavor.
I got to say that every jerky challenge, or well, not say it's challenge, but piece of jerky that I've had from members or people who are on the live streams, Blumberg's, when we did the Bambi challenge, excellent tasting jerky. When we did Sodiman's jerky, really tasty jerky. Gohan's jerky was really tasty. Like I said, I just didn't do it as a challenge for Gohan's, so.
Steven's in the house.
I did enjoy it, though.
Yeah, every jerky that I've had, Blumberg's and Goham's, were great. And I don't even like deer, and Blumberg's was awesome.
Yeah.
I think I said that was like the first time I actually enjoyed deer meat for, I don't know, 10, 15 years, something like that.
Yeah, I like deer a lot, so.
Well, I've had deer way too much. I grew up.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I guess just like anything, it gets a little old sometimes.
Yeah, I was pretty poor when I grew up, so eating game was what we did all when I was young, like eating bear and deer and squirrel and pheasant and dove and all that stuff. So, like, for me, like, having cow, I'm like, holy cow, beef? Like, that is awesome.
Yeah.
So that's
isn't it weird how chicken used to be, for where a lot of poorer people ate chicken a lot, because used to it was pretty cheap for a chicken. It was like relatively like what 39 cents for a fryer or whatever else. But then since it went on the health craze thing and everything, chicken is ridiculous. I mean, it just is absurd for a chicken.
Oh, and chicken wings are absolutely absurd. They're more expensive than chicken breast, and they got bones in them.
Yeah. It's just weird how that all kind of played out.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing with like lobster. Like 1900s, lobster was poor man's food. Nobody would want to eat lobster. Like that was like what the poor people did. They threw lobster traps into the ocean and grabbed lobsters and stuff. And
Yeah.
now
You ever seen how
super
much? You ever seen how much pork wings are?
how much what are
Pork wings.
pork wings?
Mm-hmm.
What's a pork wing?
I'm not sure. You
Pork wing?
have to wait till the pigs fly home to find out. That was a joke, Rev. It was not real.
I know. I got you.
But they do have buffalo wings. Never figured that part out.
Well, they're from Buffalo. Buffalo sauce.
Yeah,
That's
Uh,
where chicken wings originated because nobody ate chicken wings. They were used for stock until some lady in Buffalo, her kids she owned a tavern, I think, where they served food, and
Yep.
her kids wanted food, and she was going to use the chicken wings for stock, but she ended up just frying them up and then throwing them in some kind of sauce that she made, which became buffalo sauce, and gave them to her kids, and that became the new craze. And here we are later, and now they were garbage meat that people would just throw away, and now today they're more expensive than chicken breast.
Yeah, craziness.
It's kind of like bacon. Nobody ate bacon. It was Edward Bernays. I have his book, Propaganda, where he talks about how he came up with the whole propaganda of you don't have a balanced breakfast unless you have chicken, unless you have bacon and eggs. But that was all because the pork bellies were getting thrown away, and it was just a waste product. And they ended up marketing them because he was the father of propaganda, and there's so many different things that you don't even know about that he actually got you to buy because his propaganda marketing thing.
Are you ready, Pots?
Yeah, I've been staring at this debating.
You want to go one at a
Smelling my
time, or you want to go
fingers
both
and
at the same time? If you go one at a time, then I can put you on presentation mode.
Yes, I would like to see the struggle.
The struggle with
better.
And if you want to go one at a time, who wants to go first?
Well, everyone so far, at least Goham is saying I should go first.
I think Devin should go first.
All right, I'll throw you on
Mine
presentation.
will probably be the most eventful.
Well, yours is the most orange.
Well, someone
Yeah,
told
and
me
I'm
if it
only
burns your
doing-
mouth too bad, you rub a little bit in your eyes and you forget about your mouth burning.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm only doing a littler piece.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
wise.
Brad.
That's wise. Because
Oh,
imagine
well.
what these is just dosed with ahi lemon drops.
That's what I'm gonna have to tell myself in my head. It's just ahi. It's just ahi.
It's,
I'm gonna go, I guess.
unfortunately, it's not, Devin. But
Yeah, I know. Can tell by the smell right away.
There we go. You can't undo it now.
No, honestly, the taste reminds me a lot of, I don't know how many people have heard of it, but Big Daddy barbecue sauce. It was around a lot in the 90s.
Dang, you got like record time getting that thing down.
hey, let's
I was enjoying the taste.
That was nothing like my 10-minute chew time.
Okay, now eat the rest, as Goham said.
Let's give this a bit and we'll see how I'm feeling later in the video. All I've had is breakfast today, so
Uh-oh.
I probably should have ate beforehand, but whatever. You get the full effect without eating.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even remember if I ate before I ate the Bill ham.
I'm definitely sweating. That seems to be my always go-to deal.
Do you ever get the hiccups?
I think I did once. Somebody gave me a dried habanero and I was barely pushing jalapeno at that point. And I ended up hiccuping so much that he had to pull over so I could throw up on the curb. And that's when I found out it sucks more the second time around. Because not only is your mouth on fire now, so is your throat, your stomach, and everything else that is touched.
Yeah, but it's better than if it keeps on going.
That's for true. I'm
I've
starting to
never
get
gotten
the
the hiccups.
I'm with Blumberg. I get the hiccups on a lot of things.
I've never gotten the hiccups.
I mean, everybody's different, so just everybody reacts differently to it.
Yeah,
And
well,
some
I've
people,
had hiccups 3 times, and the third time I had it was from the Bill Ham challenge.
You can see all the
already.
sweat.
Yeah,
That's
you
my
just-
usual thing, though. Like
I was just-
everything, as soon as a hot pepper, I sweat. But this is a bit
say it's a
intense.
normal thing for you.
As far as the sweat level is a bit intense. It's definitely running. It's like I did the ice bucket challenge or something.
Mhm.
Just water streaming. See what Rev's saying about those involuntary tears, because it's just like there's so much sweat coming from everywhere. I can't tell where it's coming from.
Yeah,
Definitely delicious.
one of my favorite things is whenever you get the sweat underneath your eye. It's not tears, but it's sweat underneath your eye.
And then you want to rub it, which is
Well,
my
no, I
main thing
always
right
rub it
now.
down. Actually, the Bill Ham challenge was the only time I didn't actually touch my eyes, which is weird. Every single pepper I ever ate, I touched my eyes.
Yep.
Any throat burn or any esophagus burn?
Right now it's just my tongue. It feels like I licked a hot stove coil. Which
Think
is
when I
weird, because
tried
usually I don't feel it on my tongue.
I think when I tried the yellow maruga, I think that's what I said. I felt like I put my tongue on an iron.
Yeah, good description.
What's up, Dojo?
Dojo.
You're gonna need to get another piece of
If only that comment was true.
We'll see how this one rides out. I don't know. I ate half, so you should eat half a piece now.
There you go. Throw him on presentation mode. You gonna do your do some, Rob?
I'm gonna do a piece of mine. Yep.
All right. Switch to you.
Dojo, I missed you today.
Oh, clears my sinus.
And Julian's getting up with Goham for some jerky, so that will be awesome. Julian,
Yeah, I mean, you get to do a video as well.
Julian's a beast, man. He'll do every single piece that Goham sends him.
Yep.
And I bet he sits there and looks like nothing's even happening. Just sits there like chilling back on the couch.
If I remember correctly, Julian said there was one pepper or one of those challenges or something that he said that was pretty hard for him. It was or something. He was not feeling good or something. I forgot. I could be making this up. I could be hearing things as I sometimes do.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. He didn't look like anything was happening, but he said like afterwards, he was like, yeah, I kind of had some problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the heck was that?
I don't know. Everything's a blur these days.
What do you think about the flavor there, Rob Z?
Sweet. He might be chewing longer than me then. Oh, no.
I hope you're feeling better now,
Is it
Dojo.
time for cheese, Rob? Cheese time?
Oh, Goham says half. What the hell is going on? Or, well, he said, but what's going on here? It's a challenge. If you don't want to do the whole thing, put it in the trash.
Oh, ouch. Oh, mama.
I see a little tear welling up there in the right eye.
Humberg says what Julian was doing was the 2 death spirals.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
probably it.
that'll do it for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I had just I think a quarter of one because I grew them last year. Yeah, that's a pretty mean pod.
Julian says 3 death spirals.
Yeah.
Jeez, so man.
I got 5 death spiral plants in the ground right now. They're doing magnificent.
That's good. You'll have fun with those.
I'm gonna send
go
a
ahead.
hippie chick.
I definitely failed. I know that.
Well, I think
I
my
could-
failure was a lot worse.
I couldn't even
Holy
make it
crap,
past
Noli.
the what was it? The Scotch bonnet pickles. That was kind of where I cut out when we did our pickle challenge. So
Well, I still think that Robsy did well. Like I said, he's an Ahi man at heart.
that's
So-
yeah, same here.
So
Go him saying you failed, Rob. Throw the rest of that jerky in your mouth.
Oh no. That's what you say, little piece by little piece.
Where's your burn at there, Rob Z?
Full front of the tongue, both sides of the tongue, upper part of the throat, and I can feel it working its way down my throat.
That's
That's
what's
cool.
like the roof of my mouth, my tongue, my throat, and under my tongue was burnt.
When I did the Bilham challenge, I had no taste whatsoever for like 30 minutes. Like I was drinking beer and I could not taste it whatsoever for like 30 minutes straight.
I went numb from here to my stomach. I could feel it was just numb, no pain. And I didn't really I had a little bit of residual effects the next day. But as hot as it was, I processed it pretty good. But I'm telling you right now, the secret to getting rid of the burn is out there, and I've found it. And it's called breakfast essentials. They're like these Ensure type drinks. And I'm telling you, try it. You eat your pepper, something hot, and then drink one of them over top of it. It'll cut it down by 2/3, and it'll help your processing where you don't have the double burn the next day. For every burn in your mouth, there's 2 burns in the end.
Well, and see, I've had this sitting next to me, but I haven't. It's like a double chocolate gelato, but I haven't. It's just been sitting next to me.
I mean, like later, as I get, I guess older, or whatever, I'm becoming more and more lactose intolerant. And like when I did that pizza challenge at the hot sauce brewery, I guess event that I went to, I wasn't even thinking since I really hadn't had milk in a while. I think the milk tore me out more than the pizza did. Because I mean that pizza was pretty damn hot, and then I wasn't even thinking because they were just passing out milk, and I was just wanting something to drink, and yeah, I think the milk definitely messed me up. So I try to stay away from all that milk stuff now.
Yeah, I don't mess with milk at all.
Alrighty, Mr. Goham.
This is coming from someone who drank about 2 gallons a week. Or so.
The other half.
These right here, they don't have any dairy in them, and it works 100 times better than milk.
Okay.
And to get rid of gut bomb, that's how I found it out. I ate a big pile of lava dust, and guy got some real bad gut bomb, had death sweats with it and all that. I drank one of these, and I came right, and I was back online, stopped sweating and everything.
I wish I would have had that when I had the Thor's hammer. That was my worst experience as far as actual feeling. Was the Thor's hammer, the tablespoon of Thor's hammer.
Wet dream.
Here goes sweat round 2.
Yeah,
Bite
Bonnie.
the other half of mine, Rob.
Bonnie, every time you get close to the microphone, I can never understand what you're saying.
I was whispering.
Yeah, but the breath goes across it and blows it up out.
He needs a pop filter and not a sock.
Okay, what were you saying, Devin?
Well, I ate my other half.
Devin was
You got better tolerance than I do.
Oh yeah, it started to wear off already, so I was like, I better eat the other half.
Yeah, mine.
It came down to. Came down to tolerable anyway, not wore off, but it was tolerable enough.
Ralph's Trucking.
What's up, Ralph's Trucking? What's up, Wet Dreams?
Though I am going to lick this spoon just because my stomach just started flip-flopping on that second piece.
What was on the spoon?
Chocolate gelato.
Okay.
It was just sitting in it's all melted by now, so I just licked off what was in there, so I had a second substance in my stomach. Maybe keep it from flip-flopping a bit.
Oh.
Ralph's Trucking, you got your 10 hours in today already then?
That's all they let you do is 10 hours?
I think 10 or 8 hours all you can drive now, and you have to stop for 8 hours.
8 on, 8 off, 8 on, 8 off.
How you feeling over there?
I'm like
You
going
look.
blind from the sweat.
I was gonna say you look a little sweaty.
It's intense. It's like I can see it dripping off my nose, past my eyebrows, past my eyes.
It's a great feeling, isn't it?
It's a feeling, that's for sure.
Oh.
Ralph, my day was being wonderful. Hope your has.
Oh, my day was horrible. I felt like crap most of the day.
You know, the worst part was that the heat didn't hit me until I moved it over to swallow it. Otherwise, I could taste a nice sweet flavor with it. It tasted like a bit of brown sugar mixed with like a black pepper and a couple other things. And is it everything I thought it would be? It was more than I thought it was going to be. Oh, those tears burn, yeah.
That's about where I'm at.
Hey, Mrs. Boney.
What's up, Miss Bounty?
All right, the wife is coming home. Turn on some lights for her.
But go ahead, that the flavor that I was getting out of it was great. And then the heat hit, and yeah, I'm starting to taste the overall flavor of it again now that the heat is wearing off. But yeah, that's very tasty jerky.
Yeah, it wasn't really till the second piece that it kind of pushed up to my real threshold. I mean, the first bit of the first piece was definitely a bit, but after adding that second piece, yeah.
I went and washed my hands really good. Oh, sorry.
I'm definitely not in shutdown mode, but it burns. It burns.
Hippie chick, Ralph's Trucking is also a North Carolinian.
Oh, that's right. He's west of you, though, isn't he?
I think he lives right at the foothills, the Appalachian. It's up to him to pinpoint the city, but you know.
It's Dr. Pepper. The marinade is a Dr. Pepper marinade. That would explain the sweetness and everything else mixed in with it.
Yeah, I'm East Coast. Like, I don't think you can go any more east in North Carolina than where I'm at. Or maybe a little bit more east, but I'm about as east as you can go.
How far are you from Hyde County?
Right down the road.
Yeah, I used to 3 years in a row. I went to a hunting club down there and hunted. First time I ever seen a bear, real live black bear, was hunting there.
No, you can go more east from me. Buxton and Rodanthe's more east than me. But besides that, no, I'm about as east as you can go.
Are you surviving, Devin?
Yeah, I'm just sweating profusely.
As usual.
It doesn't show up much on my camera, but all my hair is starting to clump together.
Oh,
I can see it.
Yeah, we can see it.
I don't even really have a spoon. It's like, it broke earlier when I tried to take a scoop of it, so I've just been using the handle.
That's why you never use a
Scooping up a little bit.
You never use a plastic spoon with ice cream.
Unless it's that plastic spoon that comes with Haagen-Dazs. I didn't know they actually came with them. I found some Haagen-Dazs in a unit the other day, and I was like, oh, free ice cream. And you open up the lid, and there was like a little plastic. It's not even a spoon. It's like a little, like, just a piece of plastic.
Yeah.
And I tried that sucker yesterday. I'm not like an ice cream fan, so that was the first time I ever had Haagen-Dazs.
I know a lot of the ones from the gas station come with like a wooden, like tongue depressor.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't have. I've mentioned this before. I cannot have wood or cardboard or anything in my near my mouth. It just bothers the hell out of me. I can't do that. I think I was traumatized as a kid with the tongue depressor. So whenever that's just a painful memory. And I cannot have. No, can't do it.
Bernie's in the house. Hey, Bernie.
I will pick if I have a popsicle stick or whatever, dreamsicle, whatever it is with a wind. I'll pick it all off. I will not have it with a when I can't do it.
Omar asked what he missed. You missed two people eating the hottest piece of beef jerky in the world, Rob Z and
Devin.
Devin. But I was trying to.
Pepper
probably,
pot.
yeah, there you go.
What's up, Gage?
Hey, Gage. And yeah, it knocked me hard enough to where I'm not going to finish mine, and Devin finished his, so he definitely wins tonight.
Oh, finish it.
Not right now, I'm not.
Nah, just throw it in your mouth. It'll be fine.
Okay, let's put it this way. I got up and took off because I felt it coming back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I was heading for the sink. It didn't come back up, but
yeah. How bad is it going to be when you eat the rest? It's not going to be that bad. You already made it past the hump.
I had about 10 seconds where I thought I was going to, and then it went away. But yeah, first time I've ever felt like I was going to get sick was off that. Because it was just so hot.
Go ahead, Jackie.
No, yeah, that's with that. The last couple of spoon handles full of gelato, my stomach started calming down again. My mouth still burns really bad, or bad enough, I guess. But
well, the baking soda and
stomach's
water
not.
helps out a lot too.
Yeah, I mentioned that to Sherry McMillan and I think Pilo. Maybe it was just Sherry when they did the Nemesis bar, and apparently they. I know it was Sherry that said that she did that and it didn't do anything for her. And she, if you don't know, the Nemesis bar is like 30 Reapers in one chocolate bar.
Doug, mate.
And I forget how many did Sherry get? 3, 3.5.
hey, you.
Her face immediately turned red and her eyes went pink, just like after the first bite.
Yeah, that didn't even seem fun to me.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, think about that, Rob Z. Okay, now eat the rest of the turkey.
All right, go this way.
No way would I even touch a Nemesis bar, let alone take a bite out of one.
No.
That's what I said. I was like, there's no way I'm ever going to eat a Nemesis bar.
Yeah, I have no desire to do any more challenges, really. So
JDS.
the only thing I probably would do maybe is
Come on, Doug.
I don't know. I'm pretty much out of challenges.
I'm not a big challenge person, but I'll do some challenges. But there's a lot of things that are challenges that I don't like chocolate. I don't like chocolate. So I don't want to do any, like the Nemesis bar, the Willie Pete's, like anything, the Crazy Kimberlin bar, the MOA, Mother of All Bars, and, like all that stuff. Like, I'm out.
You should try Blumberg's, though. You should try Blumberg's Teeth Bar chocolate. That one's so damn good.
Yeah, didn't you send me some of that? I think you did.
So damn good. It's great, but it's hot. Blumberg's, like I said, I never tried these chocolate bars, all the challengers go up against, but I'd like to really see how it compares to Blumberg's. I'm not even making that up because he about damn near killed me with that Scorpion X peanut one this past few months ago. That shit was hot as hell. And I don't know how it compares to the ones that are sold and mainstream or whatever. But I like to see someone try and compare his chocolate against someone else's.
What's up, JD?
I agree with Gage. Try plates of the bars, but not the whole bar.
I could see that, yeah. Same with this jerky. It would be really good in small bites, but
Yeah, and that's what like Blumberg and I talk about all the time too. It's like you want to enjoy these things. I mean, like I said, instead of like rushing. So you go and you spend how much are these candy bars or these bars we're talking about?
20 to 28, depending on.
Okay, so you spend $28 and you eat it maybe in 5 minutes or less or whatever it might be, and it's just like it's over. It's like I just rather enjoy it. If I spend that much money on something, like take it so I can actually tolerate it and then go with it and get my money's worth out of it, as opposed to just rushing and trying to do whatever. I mean, what are you going to get out of it? Just to say that you did it?
Yeah,
I mean,
get a video out of it.
And what does that get you?
YouTube fame.
Is that worth anything?
Depends on how well you do it.
How much you're monetized and how many people are watching.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Sometimes it's worth it to do it because you make, way more money back on that video than you paid. But for most people, no.
Yeah. The average person doesn't have enough subscribers and all this stuff to deal with it anyway. Where you're going to get a big return. If you're one of the big channels, yeah, that's different. When you have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and stuff.
Yeah, well, it all depends on whether you want to do it or not.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Says, what about if it's free? Nemesis bar I wouldn't eat if it was free even.
I wouldn't do it either.
Oh, does anybody want to send the Nemesis bar to Rob Z?
No. Just simply no, don't waste your money because I'm not gonna eat it.
see, I
He'll
feel
eat it one square at a time, like over, what is it, 8 squares? So he'll do like 8 weeks worth of.
I feel like something like that you would just kind of shave a little bit off with a cheese grater onto your giant bowl of vanilla ice cream. It'd be good.
Yeah, but it's got peanut butter in it.
The Nemesis bar does?
I believe so, doesn't it?
What's wrong with peanut butter and vanilla ice cream?
I don't know. I know. What was it? The Crazy Kimberlin bar has. Wait, was it peanut butter and bacon? Or no, I think it's caramel and bacon, and I think the MOA bar has the peanut butter. Maybe I'm mixing that up.
Yeah, I think the Moab is caramel, and the Crazy Kimberlin was peanut butter, right? Like a Reese's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Crazy Kimberlin has bacon in it, though. Which I always thought was weird, like chocolate and bacon.
Yeah.
See, what was the that Johnny Scoville bar that Willie Pete made? It had dark chocolate, and then it also has cherry in the caramel, something like that. Cherry dark chocolate or something.
You're gonna start on fire, dog.
Okay, the Nemesis bar. This bar starts with our delicious dark chocolate. Next, we add toffee bits and Carolina Reapers. The top it off with peanut butter infused with more Reapers. Guaranteed to please the craziest chili heads plate.
See you later, Go Ham.
Later.
Let her go ahead.
Let her go.
Thanks
Ham.
again for the jerky.
Yeah, thanks for lighting up Rob Z.
Yeah, thanks very much. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you look like you're doing pretty well with it now.
Yeah, it's starting to come down. My
I mean,
nose
you
has stopped
said,
running in sweats.
I didn't see. I'm going off screen. I got to go get cheese. I got to do this. I got to go. We've had that
Well,
before.
I mean, I was eating some handlefuls of the gelato, but I mean, it's not like I ate half the container or anything, I guess. But yeah, I feel like I did all right for what the heat level was.
I think you did good.
Heck yeah.
And just for your information, I did go and grab the cheese, but I never opened it.
Oh, I gotcha. But that's good though, because I know I remember some challenge you were eating cheese like it was, right and left.
Yep.
Yeah, it had that little cup full just.
And hang out.
Yeah.
Like a little mouse.
Oh, that's all right.
Sitting there with jalapeno, and we had the uh,
Yeah.
jerky. Whose jerky was that?
Blumberg's?
Probably Blumberg's.
And Blumberg's.
Yeah, I want to say that was the Bambi challenge.
Okay.
hmm
Yeah, the Death Nuts were one of my favorite challenges.
It would have been a better experience for me if I went like almost choking from the powder thing on number 3. I mean, because that was when me, Derek, Dave, everybody was trying to rush and get all this stuff, and I was just inhaling crap, and I just freak out. I mean, I get, when it's anything dealing with, my throat and it feels weird, I can't breathe or whatever it might be, I just freak out. And that's what happened on that one. I mean, we did all the challenge. I mean, we did the whole thing. It's not like we failed the challenge or anything. It just, I really remember number 3.
Watch what you're doing.
And I still think number 3 was the real challenge nut, because number 4 and 5 were not that hot.
Yeah, after I actually got done to eating 4 and 5, you're right, number 3 was a lot hotter.
At least in the pack that I received. Because like I said, I just think it was number 3 that was the hottest. Number 1 and 2 had the best taste. 3 had the most pleasant taste, but it was the hottest. And then 4 and 5, the taste wasn't great at all, and they were not as hot as 3. That was my observation of it. But yeah, I'm still going with Blumberg. So I want somebody to go when he can, which is not anytime in the near future. Send his chocolate out. I want someone to compare Blumberg's chocolate with one of these mainstream bars.
I'd love to try one just to see myself.
So, and then I think it should be somebody else than Blumberg, because we don't want to show there's being no bias anywhere. So it's saying, we just get somebody who's, I don't know if there's anybody neutral.
Yeah, Julian. Send it to Julian. Send Blumberg chocolate to Julian. Send I don't know, the Moab bar to Julian.
Yeah, and let's see where we're at scale-wise.
Because Julian's a beast. He'll eat that sucker.
Yeah.
I could make a half-pound chocolate bar and make it to compare to a half-pound chocolate bar from somewhere else.
Watch your butt, dog. You're gonna take.
How you doing today, Rob Blumberg?
Doing good. How about y'all?
Surviving.
I'm tired. I'm always tired.
Yeah.
You fished today, any?
No, I hadn't been fishing since Saturday morning, I think.
You done?
Was the last time I went.
This dog's going nuts.
Yeah, it was Saturday morning. That's when I called you.
Yeah.
We got the drum, and you had to try to get the hook out of its gut.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then yesterday I mowed my grass and did a bunch of stuff. Today I had to go grocery shopping and run some errands and did a bunch of other stuff around the house. And that's basically what I've been doing the past couple days.
You made it just in time, too, Rob. Rob Z is about to eat the rest of the jerky.
No, he's not.
Oh, come on. I missed it, Rob.
Yeah.
Blumberg's going to try Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
No, not tonight.
Rob Z said it wasn't even hot.
Thor's hammer?
No, the jerky.
Oh.
Methinks thou art confused.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to send
I do
Thor's
have
hammer, Rob
Thor's
Z.
hammer, though.
Still
Still
I have too, and it still hasn't moved much as far as the volume out of the bottle.
I bet I'll finish the bottle.
Oh yeah, over time. It's hot as hell though.
Hey, Mrs. Downey.
I made a sauce the other day, I don't know, a week or so ago that I swear that's the hottest sauce I've ever made. That shit is intense. I ate it earlier today on pizza for lunch, which I just had pizza for dinner again. Uh, double pizza day today.
Okay.
I had that sauce I made on my lunch, and after I ate 4 pieces, like covered in that sauce and different various powders, I like had almost stomach cramps for a while. I like had to lay on my bed and I was hurt.
Yeah. See, I try to avoid that. I'm trying to not kill myself.
I was just eating my lunch, like I wasn't doing any challenges or anything.
Well, I know that, but I'm just
But it
saying.
was like at the time, like even at the time, like it was so hot. Like I had to take breaks in between slices because I was like, "What did I do?" And I messed up too because I put all the sauce on all 4 pieces before I even started eating it. So there was like, other than wipe it off with a napkin or something, there was no making it not hot.
Yeah.
Uh,
But the sauce that I made has my Reaper bootleg cross in it, and it also has chocolate bootleg DMs and Reapers. So it's got the cross and then both of the parent pods as well.
Okay.
And it was just like a straight pepper sauce. Like all I used was all peppers, like 3 cloves of garlic and a little bit of vinegar, some other things. Just like I put like a spoonful of brown sugar, a little bit of salt. Basically, that was about it. I kept it very simple. Um, and I only made like 5 bottles, but it's just pure evil.
And Jillian, you need to go to, well, ask people, but there's also, I'm part of a group on Facebook. I don't know if Jillian is or not. What is it? Mm,
What's up, Lewis?
just to make you happy, one more small piece.
Fermented Hot Sauce Society.
You're not
Did
gonna
you say you ate another piece?
You did?
Yeah, just another small one he ate.
I did miss you today, Lewis.
Another small one? Just throw it all in your mouth.
No,
Get it out of the way.
no.
That's what I did. I did it all at one time.
I'm not you.
You could be if you did it all.
No heat all the way until the point that I swallow it. Then the heat comes. Overall flavor is just wonderful. Now here comes the heat again.
That's funny because the second I threw that jerky in my mouth, like it was instant heat. Like within 3 seconds, I had involuntary tears just rolling down my eyes. That and like snot. Like at one point, like I thought I had the tears under control, and I was like, man, the tears keep hitting my leg because I was sitting cross-legged like this, and it wasn't tears; it was actually snot that was hitting my leg.
Hey, Julian, I sent you an invite on that for that group. So it'll go through.
Dojo had it coming out both ends, he said. They.
Well, I got my cheese ready this time.
I believe in you, Rod.
Unless somebody does.
So you gonna go for that other piece?
Yeah, go for it.
Not right now.
Just get rid of it.
Just get it over with.
Yeah, do it now.
No.
Kevin did.
He's a bigger man than I am.
Oh, he did? He took another bite?
No, that's cheese.
Oh.
Knock it off, dog. You're taking everything out over here. Find a spot and sit.
Mm.
I don't know. Throw it in the chat if you want to see Rob Z eat the rest of the jerky.
Don't bother. It's not going to happen. Not tonight.
Well, stop while you're ahead, Rob.
You can't disappoint the people. They actually want to see it done.
He's going to disappoint them in cheesy fashion.
Well, you can do it with cheese.
You could, or you could just wait and hold off that last piece and eat it at the shop at a later time.
Or
I'm
you can
gonna pledge to not kill Rob Z. If we kill Rob Z, I have nothing to show for my subscription to his Twitch account, which is Yankee A's 50. To make sure you check that.
I don't think some pepper powder on some jerky is going to kill him.
No, but he's got to be ready for tomorrow night.
Oh.
You don't want him in pain trying to describe building blocks.
Or what is it? They are thousands or something. And
They are billions, millions,
trillion.
space astroneer or something, and what was this? What is sophisticated building blocks again, Rob?
Satisfactory.
Satisfactory, yeah. That game is satisfactory at best. You can check out the gameplay with Rob Z, Yankee Ace 50, along with Lazy Third Eye.
And if you want to watch PS4, me and Bounty have been playing some GTA 5.
Yes, make sure you check out that too. That's always interesting when you got this duo doing Grand Theft Auto.
The dastardly duo killing folk on the road.
Hey, but you better plug yourself too, as long as this is going on.
Who?
Pepper Putts.
Oh yeah, Devin, start talking
About what? Just
about you. And
You're streaming.
You're streaming.
oh, I haven't done much for videos as of recent. I've kind of started doing some Twitch streaming, not much or very often. And then I also have, of course, the Pepper Putts channel. Both are the Pepper Putts, so it shouldn't be too hard to locate as long as you can remember I do the 2 T's in putts.
Thanks, Bounty.
Yep.
I'll go to so far as saying Bounty by observation $2. I ain't reading that crap on there.
Come on, I need Charles P to help me out. I really can't read what he said on that. Can you read that out?
It's a song lyric that I don't actually listen to anymore.
Come on, does it go something like
Baby Shark, baby? It's like Baby Shark.
hold on to that feeling?
Oh, Lord, how that ending of Sopranos upset me.
I thought the ending was okay.
Whatever, you're one of few.
Well, did you look into it?
Oh, sure. But that still didn't change the fact that I was pissed off the day it happened.
Yeah, but like Meta was getting married and like she went in the bathroom and when she came back out, he was like, oh, there's my daughter. And then everything went black. Like he got shot.
Did he?
That's the question.
No, that's what pissed me off. I need to have answers. The best ending, the whole series, the series that did it right was like Breaking Bad. At least they went like gung ho at the end.
Streetlight people.
Thank you, Joe.
Just
Thank
fine
you,
emotion.
I see where your allegiance lies.
Thanks, Dojo. What's up, Hillary Clinton? I thought you were back on the campaign trail. I didn't know you were in my live stream.
No, just coughing up yellow balls in the glasses and delete any good emails here lately, Hillary. You want anything lately?
Oh my God. We are a real talkative group today.
This is my first time being back on in forever, so I'm still.
I'm just
kinda
tired. That's my excuse. I'm tired from work.
No, I'm always tired. Most of the stuff I have to do, it's like if I don't do it, it probably won't get done. So regardless of how I feel, it has to get done.
At work?
Some things at work, most stuff around my house, because we bought our house as is. So there was
So you got to do a lot
over
of
this last winter, one of our add-on rooms flooded, and I got to replace like 2 walls of 2x4s and drywall because it all turned into mold and mush.
Did you at least take the drywall off after it happened, like real quick? Let it dry out?
No, we didn't know about it. It was probably just last month we finally got into that room because we had it sealed off. We've been using it as like a dry shed for the moment because the main part of the house is all right.
Yeah.
And our shed floods. And so we've been using that as the dry shed. And so we just cracked it open. And yeah, there's like 2 walls just all the way up and down black mold spots.
Did
We
you
had to throw out.
to take care of it?
I've got Quatstat, which is some high-grade mold killer that I've been spraying over it in the meantime, and then I've got a hazmat suit and some respirators, and the good old-fashioned pry bar.
You can see 30's back out shampooing carpets Sunday. Painting Sunday.
Yeah, it's the unfortunate thing. Never ends, man. Never ends.
The warm times.
I am definitely hoping to get a garden built this year, though, so I can actually get some peppers planted out and around rather than trying to grow them in my windows.
Well, it doesn't take much. I mean, you could always do like a lot of us are doing, raised beds. I mean, you don't need much. Just do a small one.
That or containers are easy.
Yeah, containers are easy.
True, yeah, I did the crock key in one of my houses, or a crock key type system.
Yeah.
No, I just meant like some nursery pots and soil or buckets and soil.
Make sure you have one, at least if you're a container gardener this year, make sure you do have a trash can, at least in one of them, to make sure you got to keep with the trend. There's a ongoing trend. It's called one of my pepper plants in a trash can trend.
I started that last year. Now everybody thinks they have to grow a plant in a trash can.
You know, another thing that nobody ever like addresses is you can always, if you have ground, you can like, even if it's crappy ground, like it's clay, it's sand or whatever, you can always dig like a 5-gallon bucket hole and put decent soil in there and then plant.
Yeah, that's true. You just amend that dirt that's in that area, because I mean, you know, yeah, that'll work fine too.
Yeah, well, I mean that would be cheaper than like a raised bed.
Look, that's a regular trash can right there, and that was the plant that I grew in it. And that was a Scotch brain last
like
year.
a 50-gallon?
I picked 374 peppers off that in one season. Actually, I picked more, but it was after the contest ended, which was November 1st was when it ended. But from start of the season to November 1st, I picked 374 peppers off that.
Well, how big of a trash can is that? Is that like a 12-gallon, a 35-gallon, a 50?
It's like a 35-gallon or bigger. It's like a regular trash can, like a big one. It looks small because of the plant, but like that's a canoe sitting next to it for reference. Like it's like almost, no, maybe not waist high, but it's well over knee high trash can, and that was the plant.
That's intense. Well, not really. It's outside.
It's
but
heavy enough, filled with dirt, that like you can't move it. Like even two people would struggle to move that thing.
I can't remember how big of a trash can I used for my hydro tube.
And I've got it going again. This is currently, I've got my lemon starburst in there, which it looks small now, but it's actually grown a decent bit since I put it in there. Another month and that thing will be starting to look pretty good and filled out.
here we go again.
Dang, Lisa says it costs her $10 a month just to run the lights at her house.
That was what it looked like when I planted the lemon starburst in there. Just a tiny little thing.
Oh yeah, it's
So
almost
far,
doubled or
grown.
tripled now.
Yeah, it's like easily tripled. And it's starting to fork now, and like it's gonna actually start looking like a plant here in another week or so.
So there, Rob, see? Well, you knows that means you're ready for another, like, rest of the jerky, right?
No, I was just gonna ask how you were feeling.
Doing pretty all right.
I picked some
Make
more
it another day.
Starburst today.
How many peppers, Charles?
Just 3. I've got like on 4 plants. I've probably got like 30 right now. They're small. They're still just kind of. I haven't taken them out of the container yet either. They're gonna go. They're gonna be going soon. When I don't know, soon meaning sometime next week. At my rate, I can only do like 17 to 20 an hour.
So you're gonna plant the overwintered plants in the raised beds?
Shit, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's going to be a whole 8-foot section. Is just going to be peach Starkist, lemon starburst, and scarlet rose. That's just one bed,
That's cool.
pretty much. So most of the kings, and they're going to be like right there. We'll see how it works out. Like I said, it's going to be tough. I've already had a hell of a time. People know I was texting them, what was it, yesterday or the day before or what have you, but I was going to plan on doing like just 51 remaining after my first section. That didn't work out. That turned into 65 before I actually made it outside. So I'm going. I'll have 100 milds. So that's 100 milds. 45 to 50 bonnets and habaneros, 45 to 50 super hots, 25 ahis, which is still under 300.
I was gonna say not a bad spread.
I was gonna say, where's the other 100 or so?
They're not. They're not there, dude. I only have. They're not there. So 200. Next year won't be this way. Next year, I promise you, is going to be under 100.
That's what you said last year.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think you said something along the lines of no more than 75.
Well, I think I lied about that one. See, I have issues. and I start seeing all these different varieties, and um, I can't.
It's okay. There's gonna be new varieties next season that'll tempt you.
Well,
Yep.
yes, I'm already waiting for the Bane strain.
The Bane strain. Yeah, I'm waiting.
The Bane strain when it hits, when he's selling, I'm getting on. I want to get on a list or whatever. I'm got my money down for that sucker. He's been showing
Yeah,
pictures on
you have to
Facebook.
help me out with that one.
I'll help you. I'll get them. I still got to send you the damn seeds I bought the other day. I'll do it. I'm off tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I gotta
Yeah,
get the post.
it's no rush because I mean they'll be for next season. So
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
last super hot that I started was that orange turd sickle, which I still have it inside. It's starting to look pretty nice. I think that I'm gonna maybe get some dirt for
Still. I
like
haven't done
25 or 30 gallon. I think it's maybe a 30-gallon container that one of my friends gave me. It's like a tree planter, and
that.
I'm gonna fill that thing and put the turd sickle in there so I can just have a giant orange turd sickle.
Yes, yeah, I'm glad you're doing that. Make sure when you make videos, make sure that you mention that pepper. Give Justin White props.
The turd sickle.
The turd sickle. I'm damn curious to how it tastes as well.
Yeah, this is my orange turd sickle. It's kind of like leaning because I had it to the side of the light, and I've been moving it around so it'll like stretch and stuff. But it's got an awesome canopy on it,
Yeah. I don't know where mine
and
is.
it's got decent spacing between the nodes. Like not, it didn't grow lanky or anything, but it's also not like real shortly stacked. I like the way it's growing. I think that if I put that in that big container, it's going to be a monster. Even that I'm planting it a little bit later,
You got
that's a
someone
pretty
new in
good
the chat,
size
Rev.
stick in the ground. So, I mean, it makes the cup look small, which
See,
the cup is.
That's it, Rob.
The Bane strain,
Yes.
yeah.
Let's
That's
talk
one of
about it
next
with
year.
Jamie Johnson.
That's
Yeah.
one of next year's definites.
What's up, Jamie Johnson?
That's one of my friends too. Right there, Rev.
Bounty, you gonna eat one of my turd sickles?
Yeah, I will.
Rob will.
Well, we'll send him.
Turd sickle for Rob Z.
Yeah, Rob Z will eat one.
So
He never turns down a challenge.
I thought at one point, weren't you guys all gonna have a like Peter pepper growing contest to see who could grow the longest Peter pepper?
Yep.
I've got a Peter pepper plant.
I don't have one this year.
I've never gotten seeds, so I don't have one.
Charles sent me a few seeds, and I can't remember how many I got to come up, but I know I have at least one. I almost want to say I might have stuck one in a beer can, but I'm not for sure. I have a bunch of different random beer can ones, and I've got like different size cans, and actually I've got a couple more of them. I think that these ones would be great. These are 32-ounce cans. Obviously, for like the pepper in a can challenge thing, it's a 12-ounce can. But I was just thinking that these big 32-ounce cans would actually probably grow a pretty decent plant.
Yeah. Yeah, I sent a bunch. I'm kind of curious to see how JT and Shox's turn out this year. Because I know they were all over it. They were finding that hilarious when I ate that last year.
Rev froze.
It's a possibility. He doesn't look like he's moving.
Let's talk about Jamie Johnson said, I'm doing good, loving this Hangouts, have to learn this. Y'all got to do is download Google Hangouts and have the person you want to hang out with their email.
Rob said his orange Peter were duds, but his red ones popped.
And it's frozen with me in presentation mode somehow.
Not for me.
It always does that. Like recently, like whenever somebody that is hosting a stream leaves, like you're just a random person be stuck in presentation.
Well, I mean, it's moving, but flipping back and forth for me though.
It's working fine for me. Just
Yeah.
runs.
Not on the playback. If you look at the playback, if you look at the live, everybody's just seeing me. They see the little bottom bar, but it's not switching. It's just
Oh
on
yeah,
me.
I don't watch that part. So there
Yeah,
you
I
go.
always just have
Yeah,
it like.
go ahead. Well, I have it in my side window, but I never look at it. I just look at the chat.
Miss Kelly, there she is. Hey, Miss Kelly. That's one of my.
There's Rev. Hey, Rev.
What's up?
Welcome
Nah, my
back.
internet went out again. I need a new modem.
Okay.
What's up, Miss Kelly?
Modem for Rev.
Okay, it's changing the
Well, no, it's free. I just didn't feel well today, and I had an opportunity to go over there and exchange it, and I decided to sleep all day instead.
Hey, Rev, Miss Kelly and Jamie Johnson, they want to know how to do the hangout like this. They want to try to do it.
How do you do a hangout like this?
Yeah, I think they're trying to figure out how where they can do a hangout together on their live streams.
Go to on your desktop. Go to live streaming.
If you have to you have to download Hangouts first, right?
Not well. I don't think you even have to do that because Google is Google. Everything Google, you're connected. So on your desktop.
Yeah, but if you don't have Hangouts download, then you'd have to download Hangouts.
No, if you're on your desktop, you don't have to do that. You just go to live streaming, and then from there, you go to events, create event, and the default is Hangouts. And from there, you just create an event, and you make it go live, and you're in Hangouts.
Now, mind you, you're talking inside of YouTube, going to the dashboard or whatever first.
Yeah.
The way you said it, you were sounding like it was right off your computer, not off of YouTube's stuff. That's why I'm clarifying that.
Yeah, I was a
Susie
bit
Q
confused.
is in the house.
What's up, Susie?
What's up, Susie? And yeah,
Sunshine
Lisa, Chrome is like the best way to run anything Google.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely run Chrome.
Hey, Miss Kelly, you can download
Firefox, it does not like it.
you can download Hangouts on your smart device too and use it the same way.
And Blumberg uses his phone for doing this.
Yeah,
No, I'm on a
using
laptop right
tablet.
now, but I do use or I have used the phone in the past.
Okay, my mistake.
It's already starting to kick off white ties too.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Taste test.
Like, so they're still kind of small from the overwinter, but that's like the little starburst. I mean, that's not too little. They're getting bigger than they were when I first started them. But we'll get there. Not too concerned about that.
One of these days I'll have fresh peppers. Probably not for a while, but one of these days. But
I'll tell you that the heat,
July,
the heat is pretty brutal though. Still on them. I mean it's cranked. Like I said, it's hot as hell out down here. But yeah, it's going to take some time to get them adjusted, and they'll be all right.
it's hot as hell here too. We're looking at like all 90s for like over a week.
76, 92 for us for at least 10, 11 days.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much over for me for halfway nice weather, halfway decent weather.
We had a lot of really nice weather here for a while though, and even like a week
I wish
ago,
the damn wind stopped blowing. I get tired of this damn wind.
it was like in the like 60s, 70s for like a week and a half, like a little over a week ago.
Yeah.
And then it started getting hot again, and
It was
now
90.
we're 90s holding strong.
It was 90 here today.
Mid 80s here today.
Yeah, Lisa said it was hot. Yeah, it was hot. I was inside. I was at work most of the day today. I didn't plant any plants. Like I said, I'll do those. I'll get up at 6:30 in the morning and plant them. Start them right as it gets early, and then gotta take Maverick to the vet real quick to get an allergy shot. And then wait until afternoon, kind of cools down, and try to do. My goal tomorrow is to finish off the mile bed and then do the ahis.
You got looking good.
Yeah, thanks. It still takes a while. I still haven't got the drip or nothing yet either. But you can hand water them well with the water hose for a while. They'll be all right. I may have went overboard in my ratios, so as far as what I planted, but it is what it is. Can't go back now. I could take the plants out, but I'm not going to change it.
Mine got to growing weird, and I thought I had like a mite problem. Couldn't find out I was calcium deficient in the soil. And I had to change my fertilizer, and so I changed it like 3 days ago. And I went out there today, and I'm seeing a heck of a difference. I didn't even need to put that spray on it that I did. It was calcium deficient, and it's only in the row to where I put the the compost and the leaves and stuff. I wonder if that had anything to do with it, cause unless tomato plants don't need a lot of calcium.
Oh yeah, they do.
They do.
Oh god, yeah.
My tomato plants, they didn't have the problem.
Tomatoes and peppers both need calcium.
Okay, well, the row that I put the old leaves and stuff, it was decayed leaves from the trees here. All that whole row went calcium deficient. The rows with the tomatoes in it and all the other.
What are you feeding it?
What I was giving it was what was it? 10, 5, 13. That's off the top of my head, something like that. I went to a straight 10, 10, 10.
Yeah. I mean, last year I used 14, 14, 14, just classic Osmocote. I mean, I actually, like Julian's asking, what do you do to add calcium? Of course, it's not going to be, accessible right yet, but my regimen currently right now is each hole I put, it's kind of split. So I'd say like a quarter cup, about a quarter cup of kelp, quarter cup of azomite, quarter cup of fishbone meal, quarter cup of oyster shells, quarter cup of BioLive, and that's really my mix. Then I mix that in each hole. But I mean, of course, you can make larger ratios and just dump it in to where you have the right amount. But that's what I use because, like I said, but it's not going to break down that quick. So everything, Dojo was saying, eggshells, whatever you have, it takes time to break down into the soil. It's not going to be accessible right away unless you use like a product like, you could use Master Blend because you could do the Cal9 part and have that for your calcium supplement. You can do any kind of CalMag liquid. You could do, like, I'd use that 1 Year Nectar for the Gods. It's all calcium based and it's just accessible right away. But everything else is granular or whatever else. It takes time to break down. It's not going to be like, instant calcium, like right away.
Yeah, I got like 10, 10, 10 with lye in it. It's a mixture, lye or lime, something like that. I can't, whatever they call it, whatever. But yeah, it's supposed to be calcium building or calcium enhanced fertilizer.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I never had an issue last year with Osmocote. Like I said, once the plants kind of get going, I'll probably put a little bit of. I mean, I bought a 50-pound bag last year, so I still have something from last year to get going on that. So
I'll go get the bag. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right back.
Sure. Susie's in the house. Hey, Susie.
So far, what I've got planted is, right now, don't laugh, but I have 18 pepperoncini. I have 4 hot bananas. I have 12 monkey faces. I have 56 jalapenos in all varieties. And then I don't know what else I have. I don't know. I think it's like 40 something jalapenos. Then 10 mixed, and I got another whatever to do. If that adds up to about 100. So that's what I got going so far.
That's pretty good.
I do like pepperoncinis, so I eat a jar of those a week, if not more, sometimes two. So I put those on sandwiches and pizza or whatever else. I use the hell out of pepperoncini. So I'm looking forward to the other jalapeno varieties. I'm really looking forward to the brown jalapeno because they Heat 101 they did that, and that was a really good review. That brown jalapeno. So I've got like I think 3 Gigantica, 3 Mammoth, purple, orange spice, lemon spice, giant lemon spice, white. Let's see, what else do I have? Sriracha, um, early Alamundo. I got so many damn varieties. Farmer's Market. So quite a few jalapenos.
I've got a bunch of jalapenos too. I need to start taking them out to harden off. I'm probably gonna put them out tomorrow because I think I'll be planting at least some of them in the next week over at my buddy Johnson's.
Right. Yeah.
I think that he wants to do a patch of just only mammoth jalapenos, which I was like, dude, I want to put like a bunch of jalapenos. But he's like, I just want it to be only mammoths. So he's growing mammoths, and I think I have like 9 mammoths, and I might just put all 9 of them over there. Just have a ton of mammoths.
Well, I originally had that amount, but I guess when I was giving plants away at work, I guess I gave away a ton because of the different jalapenos. Because
I'm still gonna have to figure out what to do with all the rest of mine. I'm contemplating like digging a garden somewhere else in my yard. I'm gonna have to talk to my mom and see if she'd be cool with me like making another garden somewhere and just do like a bunch of jalapenos in there because I've got early jalapenos, Tam jalapenos, jalapeno M, mammoth jalapeno, the Jalmundo, New Mex lemon spice, sriracha jalapeno, Korean orange jalapeno.
Oh yeah, I got those too. I got 3 of the
and
Korean.
ghostly jalapeno.
I got 4 ghostlies. A couple of them already have peppers on them. So I did. I had one that I got seeds from Will, then Jimmy Pickles, and then Justin White. So, like I said, it's going to be interesting on all those. So I'm pretty excited about all those. For me, I have no more room in my yard, so I can't go any.
Are you growing that ghosted banana from Will?
No, I didn't grow that. I don't know if I got it. Yeah, I did. I may have.
Yeah,
I did.
either.
I don't know. I may have. I may have it somewhere. We'll find out when I lay it all on the table.
Check this out. All right, my fertilizer's sitting out in the yard somewhere, and I can't find it because I ain't got a lot to go out there because it's not in the garage. It has to still be out there. But I'll show you what I was having, the problem I was having. Can you see that leaf right there? You see how it's curled down? This one here?
Okay.
Well, here, let me just do this. I'll remove one. Let's just remove this one. So that's my biggest reaper so far.
Okay.
And that's 3-gallon pot.
Yeah,
so
it's good.
We're going on about 24 inches tall now. All right, look at that leaf. That is a new that leaf's been on there for over 2 weeks, but you see how gnarly and crinkled and just kind of deformed it looks.
So what does the new growth look like?
The new growth since the fertilizer with calcium, it's actually called plant food fertilizer calcium, something like that. But it's 10-10-10 that's in it.
Yeah.
But you see how the leaves look now? They're starting to come out of the top. They more opened up and they look like they're supposed to.
Yeah.
But there for a while they were growing like this weird, thick, like a squiggly line down there. I don't know if you can see it, the one that's on there. I don't want to take too much off.
Okay.
You see how they kind of curled down? I was looking behind them, see if there were mites. Looking behind them, see, because when I first seen them start curling like that, I thought maybe a spider was, how a spider get a leaf and curl it, make them like a little den there with a leaf.
Right.
None of that. Checked everything. Ended up getting liquid 7 dust or liquid 7 spray and sprayed them all down. Didn't see any change. And then, well, the same day that I sprayed them, someone through one of the pepper groups that I'm on Facebook with said maybe it looks like calcium deficiency. So I immediately started looking to see what we had. And the bags, this damn gnat in my hand, the bag that I got was only like $7, about this big. It's a little red bag like this right here. It's got a name for it, but it says plant food. It's gray with white little pellets in it, like the well, whatever it is. But I'll show it to you tomorrow. I know it's probably over there by the backside of the field or the fence where we had it at. Probably wet too now.
Well, just look what it is. I mean, like I said, if it was that costly, see what the ingredients are and see if there's something that's not more reasonable as far as cost wise. I mean, because I mean, a lot. I mean, like I said, 10, 10, 10. If it has all those in there, like I said, see what Osmocote costs. Because Osmocote Classic is 14, 14, 14. And if it's a heck of a lot cheaper, there's no point in paying plant food if you're going to get the same nutrient value out of it.
Yeah, but like Master Blend's what, 29.5, 35, 14?
That depends on how you mix it, sir. My ratios are way jacked up on Master Blend. I showed you that. But they like it.
I go absolutely crazy with my Master Blend.
Mine are jacked up. So, Julian was going about the caterpillars. Anyway, this is what you need, Julian. The Monterey BT spray concentrate, and make a spray and spray it on your plants. Jared McCutcheon told me about that last year, and it works because the caterpillars eat it as the bacteria or whatever it is, and then they can't digest food and they die. So they'll eat your leaves for a while, but then they can't. They'll stop eating and die.
Did it work on the hornworms?
Yeah. Also, sacrificing them to the birds helped out. Remember, I picked 51 in a week last year. 51 of them damn things.
They're coming. I know they're coming.
I bought a Dynatrap this year too. So that has just with the moths or whatever. But I'm gonna do hopefully the night winged insects that'll attract them and kill all that stuff. But see how that goes.
What's up, Putz?
Oh, not a whole lot.
How you
You
feeling?
all right over there?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. More just hitting my bedtime, so I'm starting to zone out.
Oh yeah, I'm like that too sometimes. I'm off the mark.
Oh, go to bed.
Just kind of listening to everybody have their little ramblings.
Julian, hornworms turn into a sphinx moth.
Or mammoth moth.
Yeah, I knew they turned into some kind of moth.
Yeah, they're about the size of a small bird.
Yeah, we call them mammoth moths here. I think. They're
Yeah, I
green.
call them sphinx moth. They look like a little sparrow. I thought a damn sparrow was flying in my garden last year or whatever, and it's a damn moth.
Yeah, we've got those around here too. Those are cool looking.
And fish with them. Not with the wings on them, but you can fish with them. A big grub body on them.
Now that this just warm, thick chocolate milk.
So you ready to do the rest of that jerky there, Rob?
I think that was a no.
Yeah.
Rob got it.
I don't know. I think that was a yes.
Yeah, they turn into this. So you got to remember a hornworm, like, what was it?
Them things fly like hummingbirds.
Yeah, they do.
There's actually a hummingbird moth.
There's
Around here sometimes too. Like, and the first time I saw one, I literally thought it was a hummingbird. Like, they've got like crazy looking bodies to them with like a long little like beak thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
little thing like
this is like one of the big ones I got last year. This is a full size
Amazing.
branch off of a Brazilian starfish. So that's, if you've ever grown a Brazilian starfish, you'll know how big the pod is and look how big the
Man,
hornworm.
they loved my Brazilian starfish last year. I had one literally that size or bigger on one of my Brazilian starfish, and it literally in like the course of evening and night ate the entire plant. Like, all that was left was just two sticks. The
Yeah.
plant did bush out and like come back,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was like not until later in the season.
Yeah, now you have to go and you have to look out for for poop. That's the best thing because it looks like
That's how I found it, because I went and looked at the plant and the plant was just gone.
Yeah,
But there were all these pellets all over the ground.
the
And
best description is Pez. You know how little Pez's were in dispensers. So if they look like crap covered Pez's, that's when you'll know that they're around. That's the best description of them. They're
just little pellets.
little weird looking pellet crap everywhere. And if it's been raining or whatever, you'll have that crap just like draining, like that crap color stuff, all of your leaves or whatever. And then wherever the crap is, the hornworm is somewhere above that in the next tier. So wherever you see the crap at on the leaves or whatever, it's in the next level.
That seems to be
Later,
the same
Julian.
thing we hit with the aphids. It's like all they're the same thing. They're right above everything.
Yeah. Well, they're going to secrete that like sappy crap all over
Honeydew or
everything.
something.
Yeah, like a honeydew. And you'll find that you'll have all those sticky leaves on the bottom, and then they're right above there underneath the other set of leaves.
You know, you don't notice it with like the aphid secretions, but with like where the scorpion's at, that whole windowsill will get covered in it to the point where if you touch it, your hand will stick to it. And I'll go to wash that off. Oh man, it smells like a dog left a pile in the middle of the shop floor for the next like hour and a half
Yeah.
after spraying it down and wiping it off. It's not good stuff.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, fortunately, usually I have enough ladybugs just in the garden to usually take care of all that stuff, and you'll see them for a bit, and then they'll go. Like I said, still the thing I hate the most is stink bugs. I mean, I hate them and leaf-footed bugs. That's what I hate the most, because those little things are the hardest thing to kill. I mean, they just
And they mess with the pods and not the plant.
yeah, they spear the damn pods. I mean, that's what sucks because you have. I mean, not that it affects anything really. You can still eat or use the pod, but like if you're actually doing like, if you're selling boxes of pods or whatever, you can't have like cyst covered pods. You could. I mean, I've seen a man go and eat a freaking pepper and had a full thing of mold in it before. I'm not mentioning any names, but there's a guy I know that ate a whole damn pod that had a whole thing full of mold.
Spiderweb mold inside. And he bit into it and saw it and then ate the rest.
We're not mentioning any names though.
Hey, it was a challenge. I done it. It was me.
The mold challenge.
So I was got mold. I'm like, yeah. Oh man, I've snorted lava dust too. So
Yeah, that's something I won't forget, Bounty. Usually, generally, that's the first thing I think. Besides the two things I think of Bounty all the time, it's like just like a glimpse. It's like, and we're live. I hear that, and then right after that, I directly go to eating a moldy pod. Those are the two images that I always kind of get with Bounty.
Moldy pods are so gross.
we're
That's
live.
why I cut them all open before I eat the pod. You never know if you're going to find insects. No telling what you're going to find in there. So I always look at it before I eat it.
Let's go to bed.
Never.
Okay, stay up all night.
You work tomorrow, Devin?
Me, yeah, I open.
So you don't want to upset your boss. Make sure you're on time.
And maybe your boss isn't watching this live stream.
Yeah, he's not watching it.
Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah,
No,
no,
I'm not watching it all.
there's
Participate.
been a few times I've gotten in there right on the wire, man. I tell you what.
Yeah, but
But
you want
I
to be in his good graces.
don't usually go in late too often unless something severe came up.
Yeah. Well, you know, up till 11, right?
Yeah, about 11, 11:30, depending, is when I
Oh,
normally
well, you still got
start.
13 hours then.
Yeah, the 12, 13 hours. Yeah. You're good. You only need 6 hours sleep.
Or if you're me, you need 2 hours sleep.
Yeah, don't go by what Rev says, but try to get 6.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been getting like 2 to 3 hours sleep for like the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. Not very.
Well,
I don't recommend that whatsoever. Because I think it caught up with me today. Because I was all fucked up.
yeah, and see, I have
All right,
no
let's,
problem falling asleep. It's just like 4:35 in the morning, I'm up, and that's when my day starts.
Yeah. Mine that is usually dictated by Maverick.
See you later, Lisa.
So when Maverick starts whining for either A, food, or has to go outside, that's generally when I wake up.
Later, Lisa.
Later,
Later.
Lisa.
My dog never wakes me up, ever. Like, my dog sits there and sleeps until I wake her up. And then she's like, oh, okay, you're up. Like, I need to go outside.
Well,
Like,
that's
my dog is
Fiona's
so-
that way. Fiona's that way. Maverick's not. So I couldn't get them, both acting, doing that.
There you go. That's why everybody should get a pit bull and not an Australian Shepherd.
I was gonna say mine does the
Pit
same
bull
thing.
will go ahead and like conform to what you're doing, and the Australian Shepherd will make you do what they want to do.
Well, that's what my dog. She's a lab pit bull mix, and as soon as it hits 8 o'clock at night, she does not have to go outside until like 7:38 the next morning because she knows that that's about bedtime. Everyone starts winding down.
Oh, they know bedtime.
Oh,
They
my
do-
dog can go out at any time, but
Yeah.
she does not like wake me up to go out, like at all. Like she'd rather like go ahead and pee on my carpet rather than wake me up.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Maverick just wants to see what's going. Maverick has other dogs behind me, neighbors' dogs, birds, anything to look at. He's got his adventures he wants to take care of. So whenever that time is and he wants to start, that's generally when he starts whining.
and this is that pit bull right here. Oh, yippee yippee!
all this sleep talk is making me really sleepy.
Yeah, me too. I think I'm going to call it a night pretty quick here myself.
I think I am too. I'm worn out.
The endorphin
I
rush
need a
is
break
going up.
and, like, stuff. I need to water some of my plants that are in cups still outside, and I also need to move out the starts that I have for all the mild and sweet stuff. Which I figure I'll just move them out in the morning and let them adjust instead of throwing them straight out of the 90-degree weather. I might end up having to move them in like midday at one point. I don't know.
Yeah, I watered all my plants right before I went live.
Heck yeah.
This is Bounty. That's the endorphin rush wearing off. Making me tired, yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah. Make me some pork chops too. Go for some pork chops. Pork chop tacos, pork chop just regular with some sauerkraut.
Bacon wrapped pork chop.
Oh, I haven't had pork chops in a long time.
I
And
suppose
there goes
though,
Rev again.
I should probably call it an evening. just because.
All
Thank
right.
y'all for bearing with me here on the live stream, and hope you all enjoy the rest of your evenings. Hope tomorrow goes well.
No, I didn't freeze. No, am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here.
Yeah.
You was froze for a second though.
Okay. Well, my internet didn't shut off, so
All righty, Putz. I'll
Wait.
see you tomorrow then.
All right.
Later.
Welcome.
See you, everyone.
Good to see Devin again. It's been a while.
Yeah, welcome and goodbye. Yeah, all at the same time there.
Yeah. I
yeah,
was trying to
come
say
back
something.
again,
I had a brain fart. I was trying to say something else. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Sorry.
Well,
This-
Rev should have my email now. I sent him a message to get me into the thing here. So, depending on the reviews from the audience here, maybe I can start popping in again from time to time.
Like I said, you did it for a while there, man. You were in there quite a bit until that Halloween, and then we hardly ever saw you again. That was before you changed your name.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no, it's definitely been a crazy year, couple of years. What with getting a house and
Yeah.
moving to a different town and
Well, that's just life. I mean, everything changed. Like I said, I mean, I used to want to do more live streams, and we did live streams for a while, but I just worked, more, and things change, and everything you just gotta adjust to it.
Meanwhile, I just do live streams all the time. So
Live stream before one day. We'll try it.
Blumberg does more live streams than I do.
Who
He's
does?
freaking live earlier today.
Yeah, it was.
well, see you later, everyone.
See you later,
bye,
Devin.
man.
Later.
Have a good night.
Yeah, hit me up, man.
With that said, I'm getting close to falling asleep here, so I'm going to cut out myself.
Wait, you're getting ready to fall asleep. I thought you were about to say I'm about to do all of the rest of this jerky.
No, I'm going to cut that into little pieces and have
I
it
think
piece by piece.
Probably peace out in a few minutes too, because I'm worn out.
See you soon, Rod. Every Monday night, most every Monday night, but yeah. Alrighty, guys. YouTube channel, Rob Z, ROBB, space Z, and Yankee Ace 50 is my gaming channel. And Twitch is my Yankee Ace 50 gaming channel, like Charles was talking about earlier.
Yep. Check them
Yeah.
out.
Hit him up and tell him how much you want to see him do the rest of the jerky.
I'm on
And we got 24 likes at the moment, so before you cut out tonight, please hit that like button.
Yep. I'm on YouTube, Charles P, Instagram, and Facebook.
What's
There you go.
Facebook?
No, that's where you should be at for your pepper community, sir.
I'm on YouTube and MeWe, and I have a Facebook. I may or may not start using that for like the pepper stuff. All of those are Rob Lundberg, and then I got an Instagram that's the real Rob B, and it's REEL, the real Rob B.
See interesting fish pictures daily.
Just about daily, whenever I've got stuff to post.
or geese or goose or.
I post all kinds of stuff, and I'll have more pepper stuff up on there. I just don't want to keep posting stuff from last season. I'm just waiting.
I don't really like the picture aspect of Instagram. I like Instagram.
Instagram's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's just simple.
Yeah.
Bounty, where can they find you?
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, MeWe. All you got to do is put in Bounty by observation.
He's on there. He's everywhere.
And PS4.
PS4, Google. You just Google me and you'll find everywhere I'm at. That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just Google Bounty by observation.
Yeah, me and Bounty will be doing some GTA 5.
Maybe tomorrow if you want to. I think he froze.
Yep, he just froze again. Yeah, Jojo, the Pepper Potts is who the first person was that left. Oh,
Hello? Anybody?
You're back.
you're back.
You're back.
Jeez, oh man. This internet sucks, man. I need a new modem. But yeah, it's Bounty OBS, right? On PS4?
Bounty OBS 75.
Oh, 75.
Mhm.
There you go. And I'm Revtos TV on PS4. So hit me up if you want to play some GTA. And of course, you're on my channel. You know what it is. So hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. If you are subscribed, hit that bell. That way you know when we go live. And yeah, I'll have more videos popping out here. Well, I got 2 more that are editing right now. So I got a bunch more video and another one I got to make tomorrow. So yeah, I got a bunch of videos that'll be popping back out. Rob, when's your next video coming out? I know you had one earlier today that I missed and I just found in my subscriptions. When's your next one coming out?
I don't know yet. Probably after the scorpion's been out for a while and starts blooming again. We got maybe 24 really small peppers off it over the winter, but now they're starting to grow bigger. So next ones will be harvest again and showing off that. So it'll probably be a week or 2 yet. But we're going to start putting them out starting tomorrow.
That's cool.
And well, what about you, Charles? When's your next video coming out?
I don't know when I feel like it.
Honest answer, love it.
Fair enough. What about you, Bounty? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Or tonight?
It's up to you.
No,
Yeah.
your next video, like later tonight, or
Man, I'll tell you right now, it never know what'll happen.
yeah. You're like me. Videos just pop up all the time. So, okay, on that note, let's go to the person I didn't ask. Hey, Blumberg, when's your next video going to come out?
I post videos hourly. People just don't watch them.
Yeah.
They're out there. I'm telling you.
That was the whole reason that I did for that whole, like, when's your video thing coming out, was to ask Blumberg when his next video was coming out.
I saw that coming.
Come on, man, make a video. I don't give a fuck what it's about. Like, just do some fishing video or something. Just whatever. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Oh, I know.
People just want content. And people love you. So whatever kind of content you make, people
I've had a lot going on lately, like in a lot of different aspects of my life. I just hadn't had time for it, but I will get to that at some point. Things should smooth out in the coming weeks. I still have so much garden stuff to do, and there's been a lot of other things going on.
All right. Well, I know there's been a lot of people asking about.
And then he froze again.
There's a lot of people asked why Rev keeps freezing. And the answer is the modem.
He looks deep in thought though right now, don't he?
He does. He's like, you know what? I'm wondering why this damn thing keeps going out on me. It's been 4 times since this live stream began.
Well, he's only got about 38 more minutes left on his outro, so it'll freeze 3 or 4 more times.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, we got to add all the minutes because he's got to pop back in and then start over. And he's got to re-ask the question, when are you going to have this video? Where can he find you, Rob Blumberg? Then possibly he's going to ask another question. Then he'll go to say, you know where you can find me. And that would be the end of it.
Well, he already said where people could find him, but he didn't.
Yeah, no, but he's going to say it again. 11:30. 12:30 Eastern. That's my guess.
10 or 9:30 Pacific.
Yeah. somewhere around that time, then the live stream will be officially over.
It froze on him this time because he was the last one talking. Maybe that's what it is. Whenever that stuff cuts out, like whoever's the last one talking, it freezes on because it's just stuck on him. On the feedback.
There you go. He's coming back.
You go.
He's coming back. Give him about 35 seconds. He's got to do his off-camera cursing. We don't want to know what he's saying right now, but then come back on and there you go.
Lewis said they might
Now
do
it's
it
stuck
pretty
on
good.
Robsy.
No, Rubsy's there. He's just laughing because
No,
he
I
knows.
mean on the if you're watching the stream, it's stuck on Robsy.
Oh yeah, nobody's.
Oh, you're all staring at me?
I'm not.
You're on presentation mode.
I most certainly am, aren't I?
Golf.
Let's see if I hit play where we're at. Yeah.
The smell of wine and cheap perfume. Oh, I got a song in my head.
Well,
It fell down there. Don't put your ashtray
you should
right
probably
there.
just take and cut it. Well, I guess that might be rude, but.
If he doesn't come back in, I think it's like 7 or 8 minutes, the stream just like shuts down.
Does it?
Yeah, it'll go on live.
That happened to Spring and Larry before.
Yeah, me and Bounty have been on a few streams where the host has gotten kicked out or left, and the stream will run for about 7 to 10 minutes or something, and then it cuts off.
Interesting.
Rev, you hear me calling?
I'm looking forward to seeing your plants outside.
Yeah, me too.
My plants that I've planted at my house are looking really nice now. Like every day they're like noticeably growing. It was real slow at first, but they're finally getting to a point of like starting to take off. Bounty, I think you got somebody outside.
Hello? Me you're looking for?
I swear I saw somebody to the like left side.
No, ain't nobody there.
I definitely saw somebody through your window. Like I'm not
Oh,
kidding.
no, you seen the reflection of my wife moving over here. She was over here biting me on a
Okay.
I ain't lying to you. She was down here. Her ashtray fell off and it went down up under the thing. She was cleaning up. When she got up, she bit me in the leg and then stood up and walked away.
Okay.
Asshole.
Not that you want to get.
Huh?
It almost looks like a reflection of her in the window.
Yeah. It's probably you seen it right there because she walked
Yeah, it
around
was
this
right
way.
there. The way I'd seen it though, it literally looked like somebody outside your window.
All right, I'm back.
Hey.
Back just in time to say goodnight, all.
Yeah. And Lewis, no, my internet is not bad. It is my modem. I called the internet company and they told me that I have to trade in my modem and get a brand new one because apparently if you time out in 3 times in 72 hours, that's bad. And I timed out like 25 times in like 5 hours or something like that. So
Yeah, what they do is that they FedEx you one. You hook yours up and put it in a box and send it to them. But every time they've done that to me, I had to wait the next day anyway to get the a tech to come out to what was it they do? I got to hook it to their computer and
yeah, they like install it to your IP address and stuff like that. Yeah, well, no, I was supposed to do that. I called them on Saturday, and they were like, "Yeah, your modem's bad." And I was like, "Cool, can I go to the store right now?" And they were like, "No, it's closed. They're closed on the weekends." And so I was supposed to do it today, but I couldn't do it before work. I left work early because I was sick, and I was sleeping until they were closed, so I never actually made it to them. But yeah, no, it should be all good by the time I go live again. So, but the stupid modem is the problem.
All right, time to say goodnight.
But anyway,
Unlive.
yeah. Anybody got any last words? Blumberg?
Yeah. See y'all later.
Later.
Bye.
No, that's it. All right. Well, that's it. We were live. It was good, Rob. You were gonna say something, Rob?
I said night, Charles, because he's not sitting there.
Oh. Later, Charles. Later, Maverick. Later, Fiona. All right, well, that's it. Yeah, we were live. It was awesome. You guys were here, so you saw it. So we will be live again on Friday. Don't forget to check out what Soaps and Suds are live tomorrow. Bounty's live on Wednesday. Batman's live. Make It Wayne is live on Thursday. I'll be back live on Friday. Brando Toe is Saturday, and Sunday. I don't know. Are you going live on Sunday? Keep trying to see Charles. Rob.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well.
Yet to be determined.
Okay. Well, they'll either be live on Charles P, or they'll be live on. And if they're not, then if you guys are not going to go live, then me and Bounty are going to go live on Grand Theft Auto. But in the meantime, we will be going live. I will be going live in the meantime with Grand Theft Auto, because I got that all set up and I think I'm ready to go. So if you want to watch anything like that, check it out. Well, there's Charles. Hey, Charles, you going live on Sunday?
No.
No?
I work, dude. I work every Sunday, almost. I'm not going live anymore.
Okay. Well, Sunday's open. Anybody that wants a Sunday, then there you go.
All righty, close it out.
Well, there's
Say
Maverick.
goodnight, Charles.
Look at
Charles.
Look at Maverick, all cute on the couch. All right, that's it. We were live. It was awesome. You guys were here, so you know. So catch y'all in the next live stream. Till then, later.
Bye.
Bye.